Welcome back to MSNBC. Developing right now, these are live pictures from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where Sarah Palin is set to take the stage at any moment, campaigning for Minnesota Republican Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann. Republican officials say that they have handed out more than 10,000 tickets to this rally. Bachmann is seeking re-election in November. And with the RNC embroiled in bondage-gate and no clear-cut GOP frontrunner in place for 2012, for some, these two women have become the new face of the Republican Party. Stephanie Miller is a liberal radio nationally syndicated talk show host, and Mike Slater is a conservative radio talk show host with us today. Mike, I'll ask you first. Could it be Palin and Bachmann, the two frontrunners for 2012? 10,000 people in a blue state, that's not bad.
Listen, these two women put both y'all's underpants in such a bunch. It is so much fun to watch. The sooner you guys understand this, Stephanie, your head's going to explode when I say this. Schultz, get ready for some psycho talk. They are not the leaders of the Tea Party. We look at the 56 signers of the Declaration for our cues. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you'll stop foaming at the mouth at the every last move of Sarah Palin and Michelle Bachmann.
Okay, I'll take that as counseling, Mike, in a very rude manner. Stephanie, how about you? Your thoughts on the psycho talker that was just on MSNBC?
Well, I'm just lucky that you have such good hair and makeup people here, because they just wiped the spittle from my mouth and put my head back together after it exploded, I guess. I'm all a Twitter that Sarah Palin is almost there. And will she wear leather again, Ed, right after, in the wake of the bondage-gate RNC scandal? I don't know. I don't think she'll go with the leather again.
I think we need to point out that there is no one in the Tea Party movement or in the conservative movement, Mr. Slater, that can draw a crowd or money like Sarah Palin. Now, if that's foaming at the mouth, that might be what you call it where you come from and where you broadcast. But the fact is, she is a political force. And right now, I'd like you to tell me, who is the political force greater than Sarah Palin in the GOP?
Matt, she's one of many forces. She's one of many voices. I think she's doing what she needs to do.
Give me another name that can compare to Sarah Palin in the Republican Party right now. Newt Gingrich doesn't get these crowds. Mitt Romney doesn't get these crowds. None of them get these crowds. So tell me, who in the GOP can get crowds like Sarah Palin? Because if we know, we'll go cover them too.
And this is what you don't understand, and this is what you need to understand. We don't look to them. We look to ourselves. We look to the Constitution. We look to the Declaration. It's great she get these crowds, but it's no more than that. It's not that important. It's something.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I mean, does that make sense at all?
Stephanie, they say they look to the Constitution. It's in the Constitution to have a census, and Michelle Bachmann has urged people not to fill out the census. What do we make of that?
Yes, until she realized that it might get her unelected if people don't fill out the census. You know, Ed, why do we even cover anything Michelle Bachmann or Sarah Palin say? I mean, Mike, what are you listening to them for? The intellectual stimulation? I can't even make sense of anything either one of them says.
Then why? You either consider them a threat or they're irrelevant. Pick one. Which is it? A threat or irrelevant?
Oh, no, I hope they're your leaders. I do. All I'm saying, do you think they're, let's just say, the think tank of the Republican Party right now? Do you think these are intellectually capable women of, say, running the country?
Let me tell you what we talked about on the show this morning. We talked about John Locke, second treatise, chapter 6, paragraph 57. The purpose of law is to expand freedom. These are the things we and the people in West Tennessee talk about. You guys, it's not all about Sarah Palin, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well, good to have you on with us, Mike. Appreciate your time. Stephanie Miller, always a pleasure. And we'll keep our eye on this rally for you, as it has drawn 10,000 people in Minneapolis.